All right, next, what we got to talk about? Still talking about Cole, man. J. Cole, if you guys don't know, he is currently doing his 17 North American stop tour called the Off Season Tour. And it's got 21 Savage and uh, Ari and stuff like that. You know what I mean? He had Drake pull up on the show. We talked about that, how, Drake gave him his flowers and, Future
Yeah.
popped up on the show for him. So, J. Cole has been very busy. You know what I mean? He's been touring from his album. He's been doing good features with the Young Thug record, the Wale record, um, the Jordan Lucas record. And
Mhm.
I heard he was talking, man. He did a secret show in L.A. and um, I don't know how true this is, but I heard that J. Cole stated that he was the best in the West, and he said it while he was in L.A. And um, we know undisputedly that J. Cole in our generation of right now, he is in the top three
Yeah.
rappers right now. You got Kendrick, Drake, and Cole.
Right.
J. Cole and Drake have been very cool lately. You know what I mean? Like more
Mhm.
cooler than usual. And I say that
I
because
don't know about to say that.
no, they had because so think about this, man. Like
Publicly, maybe.
publicly, yeah, okay, I'll say that publicly they have been more cool. Like I just feel like those three guys went in their corners for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there haven't been that much interaction that we know of between them.
Right.
And
Right.
now we're seeing a lot more interaction. You're seeing, Drake giving his flowers before J. Cole's album drop, and them linking up together, and J. Cole saying how two legends could coexist, them gifting each other a Rolex, or Drake giving him a
Yeah.
Rolex. And then you have, J. Cole freestyling over Pipe Down, Drake coming on
Yeah.
stage at his tour saying how he's one of the greatest rappers ever touch a mic.
Yeah.
And just recently, Drake had a birthday, and J. Cole, Mister I'm in the house family man, is going to pull up to Drake's birthday party. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's
Yeah.
I might be pushing, but fuck it, I'm potting. I feel like that's I feel like something's going on. You know what I mean? Cause I always felt like Cole and Kendrick were more cool than Cole and Drake were.
They seem more aligned
Yeah,
with
yeah,
their views and the way they make their music and the content of their music. But here's my thing. Here's what I'll say about it though. That's exactly why I think they aren't closer than Drake and Cole. Because here's the thing. As much as people may claim that they do or think that they want somebody with similar thoughts and moves as them, people really don't want the same person. Like, that opposites attract stuff is real, whether you want it or not. Like,
hmm
I really feel like Drake and J. Cole, because here's the thing, Drake, although he is outside,
hmm
he's not. He's not, and I don't want to go too extreme because I was about to go very extreme with my comparison to who be outside.
man. Let us have it, man. It's all good.
I, he's not a 6'9" outside. He's not a who's
Uh-huh.
somebody else that's out here for the
The
publicity
clout.
stuff. Yeah, he's not for the clout outside. You know what I'm
Gotcha. I see
saying?
what you mean.
J. Cole, J. Cole don't care about being outside, and he also
Right.
don't care about the clout. So for me, I feel like if you really get down into the things that we can't know because we don't see, when you go into personalities, though, what we've seen from Drake and what we've seen from Cole, they just seem to be friendly, like just good guys, just cool. Like if you know them, you're like, man, I'm glad I met that guy. You know what I'm saying? Whether they was rich and famous or not, I feel like their personalities, if you met them, you'd be like, man, that was a cool guy. It was that was nice to meet him. And you mean it. Like, it was really nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I feel like both of them carried that. I feel like Kendrick is more like introverted, is what it seems to me. If I was to assume Kendrick's personality, I would assume introverted, and I think that's where a lot of his creativity comes from. And I don't mean super introverted, because I mean like with family and friends, you're gonna get the real Kendrick. But if you see him on the street, he's not gonna be as open to you as I feel like a Drake and a Cole are.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I can get with that. I can definitely get with that. Kendrick does seem like he could be more introverted. I feel like, I don't know, it just makes it seem like Kendrick's the bad guy, man.
No, yeah, there's no good, no bad guys, but everybody isn't gonna want to gravitate to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody don't like that. You know, not everybody doesn't want the limelight or the spotlight like that. You know, and I feel like Kendrick is one of those people that he's going to use his talent to feed his family and his friends and his circle. He's going to put people on. He's going to look out for other artists anywhere that he can, you know, those that he believes in and that he feels are thorough. Like, but he's not, he doesn't seem to me to be the buddy type.
Yeah.
You know?
Especially, I mean, he came out recently and said that, hey, he came out with that PG Lane, note. He was just like, look, I put my phone away for a month and just like start driving up and down the coast thinking about things. Like, just like, yo, he's a monster. he got some stuff cooking up, man. So yeah, obviously he definitely doesn't want to be around, all this industry stuff. And I think Cole was like that for a point in time too.
Right.
But now, right. Kendrick was growing his hair
when
too.
When his dreads got full grown, he came back outside.
Right. Yeah, Cole definitely came back outside, man. He definitely solidified himself. I mean, if anybody had any question about who was number 3, he made sure that, like, yo, there's the top 3 is, solidified. You can argue about the other 2 all you want, but everybody universally understands that it's Drake, Kendrick, and Cole.
Yeah, you can argue your own like order of the 3 if you want to.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the 3.
But you gonna take them 3.
Yeah, for sure. And I think maybe Cole might feel like he has an up on Kendrick. You know what I mean? Like, Kendrick right now, I still feel is the bigger name. I mean, his last album, he sold over 600,000 copies in a week. J. Cole hasn't seen a number like that yet. I mean, I think KOD did like high 3s. And this album, the off season, did like high 2s, like I think 280 or something like that. So sales wise, Kendrick is the bigger name, but Cole has some accolades, man. They both do, man. It's crazy because they both have their own uniqueness. J. Cole went platinum 3 times with no features. There's barely anybody in the world who's going to be able to top that. We're going to probably have to wait a long time before we see something like that happen again. Or with Kendrick winning a fucking Pulitzer, you know what I mean, as a rapper, like, he's always going to be the first rapper to have that. So, like, and then Drake is Drake. He's outside. This man is like going on his 9th or 10th week, still like competing for number 1 album. Like, that's
every week. It's
crazy flex, man.
Yeah, like, bruh. Don't get me started like that. That's my boy. That's my boy.
We're gonna have to save this for the top 10 albums of the year conversation, man. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to have that conversation, man. It's gonna be lit.
I already know who number 1 is for me.
Oh man. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go back and listen to all these albums again. All these albums.
I gotta do my due diligence. Yeah. I do also have to do my due diligence.
Yeah, man, because Yeah, man. But yeah, so J. Cole, man, talking spicy, man. And then if you go back to listen to his older record, Get Off My Dick, he said this before. You know what I mean? Like he has said that, yo, when I'm in the West, I'm the best. And J. Cole, people always say like J. Cole's a nicer guy. He's a nicer one, but J. Cole been talking spicy this whole time. It's just like niggas just not listening to him. He's just like,
I mean, didn't he say something about coming up from North Carolina and running New York?
yeah, man. He said that. He said that the January 28th record too. Like he was just like, I don't know who y'all talking about. Who's the goat? But the goat was born on this day. Like I'm him.
Yeah.
He's like Kendrick is cool, Drake is cool, but I'm that guy. They're not.
And then
I'm him.
He said y'all giving everybody the crown. He said it is no more kings.
Right. Yeah, man.
He said he's taking the crown and smashing it in pieces.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been talking. He's been talking like.
He's been talking. Niggas, I think, just finally listening and understanding now. So, salute to J. Cole. I hope he can bring Kendrick out, man, because it's been a while. It's about time that we get some Kendrick. I know new Kendrick Lamar is coming because he's done the records with Baby Keem. Baby Keem's album came out, did pretty well, and then now you have him about the headline day in Vegas, and you have the Super Bowl halftime show that he's going to do. I just know his album is coming somewhere between there or after that halftime show.
Yeah, for sure. Kendrick gonna go crazy. His album's gonna go crazy.
It better.
I wouldn't be surprised if. Well, it's not gonna do Drake numbers, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was on the charts for multiple weeks as well.
I'm sure.
Like I'm talking, like I said, it's not gonna get that 9, 10, but it'll probably get 5 or 6 out of it.
I don't know, man. Kendrick is that guy too. You know what I mean? Like Drake is that guy, but Kendrick is also that guy. And when you have a starving audience, like you don't know, man. Like it's been a long time since we got a solo Kendrick album, and people have been waiting, and anticipation has grown.
And it's one thing I never. Kendrick's one of those people that you never doubt. He's one of them LeBron James, Drake's. I don't watch a lot of other sports, so I couldn't come up with any other analogies. So I'm going to stick with LeBron James and Drake. But he's one of those people that, you know what, when this comes out, or even now, before it comes out, in anticipation, I have no reason to believe that this next album is going to bring anything of disappointment. I have no reason, because he's never disappointed before.
Never disappointed, and he's always escalated. Then think about this. He is performing on the biggest stage on the planet. The NFL
dropped an album in 10 years.
The NFL Super Bowl halftime show is the biggest stage ever. And you have a lineup which is one of the craziest lineups of all time, whether you like football or not. If you like music, and especially if you love hip hop, you are going to watch this halftime show. If you don't, you just don't love hip hop. Like anybody that loves hip hop should watch this.
This will be the best lineup since Justin Timberlake popped out Janis Titty.
And even then, we didn't know that was happening. Like this is going to be on par with the Michael Jackson, with the Prince, with the Beyonce, with these Jones, man.
Yeah, man. Like, let me stop joking. Because people be like, Beyonce! Yeah, no, Beyonce was crazy.
Oh, yeah,
this lineup,
she was.
I think this is going to be the best Super Bowl halftime show of all time. I'm just going to throw it out there now. I'm going to throw my hat in the cap.
I believe it, man. On paper, it already makes sense. So, like, it just makes sense.
Somebody's going to fly.
Hey, look, man, y'all need me to hold a light? It's like,
Top hill.